Hi, my name is Jeff Jones, and today I'm going to do a demonstration on how to use our coder mixer tumbler machine. The machine that I have here is it's our one and only coder mixer tumbler on our retail side here at Creeders. The drum that we have on here is a 5-gallon drum, so we can handle a capacity of up to about 4.5 gallons of popped corn that I'll get into here in a little bit. Just a little bit about the machine. It's basically comprised of two pieces. You have our base that the drum sits on, and the base is an all stainless steel base. It also contains the wheels that the drum is going to switch on, and it contains the rocker switch to power the machine as well. The second part to the machine is our 5-gallon drum right here, which is actually made of aluminum. You can see it's easy to take on and off the machine if you need to transport the finished product. Something else in here is it also has a nice baffle, or blade as others call it, and it's used to help tumble the popcorn and to help coat the product as well. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to make some cheese popcorn. And to make the cheese popcorn, I'm actually going to use our cheese paste that we have here at Creeders. When you're coating the popcorn in a coder mixer tumbler, you can actually do it two different ways. You can use a cheese paste, or you could use a powder or like a seasoning. When I'm using the cheese paste, I have the luxury of just being able to pour the paste over the product, and that's going to be about it. If I'm using a powder or a seasoning, what I would need to do is, when the machine is turned on and tumbling, I would want to spray it with an adhesive of some sort. A lot of cases what's used is like a topping oil. So what you see at movie theaters to use to top the product with butter after it's served, that's the kind of oil that you're going to want to use. So you're going to want to give that a good coating of that topping oil, and then that way the powder or the seasoning, such as like a Colonel Seasons product, will stick to the popcorn as it's tumbling, and it'll give it a nice even coating. So I'll go ahead and do a sample batch here. What we do send with the product is a 4.5 gallon bucket. It's a 4.5 gallon because if we were to put an equal 5 gallons to this drum of product into here, it would start actually falling out of the drum. So we want to put just a little bit less, which is why we send the 4.5 gallon drum. And so what I've done is I've pre-popped some corn. I've filled up this 4.5 gallon bucket. So I'm going to go ahead, and I want to make sure that the machine is turned off before I put it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and add the product in here. And then I can either, when I go to add my cheese paste, I can either have the machine turned off, or I can add it while it's turned on. I prefer to add it while it's turned on. I think it kind of helps with the coating process. It just does it a little bit quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the machine on. So as you can see, it's tumbling the product pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add the cheese paste right now. We're just going to let that tumble for a little while. I want to let you see see how even it does actually coat the product. It's kind of tough to tell, when you first think about it. It'll actually make it around to all the popcorn, but it really does a nice job of evenly distributing the cheese paste. So as you can see, it's already almost finished completely coating the product. Normally I would let it turn a little bit more. But for purposes of this video, I think you can get the idea that it does a good job coating it, and it doesn't take very long whatsoever. So then once the product is finished, what you want to do, if you have the need to move the drum whatsoever, just go ahead and make sure you shut the machine off, and then you can actually pick the drum up and just carry it to whatever location you need to carry it to. And then obviously if you're going to do it again, you can use the same drum, or if you're going to do a different flavor, you'd want to just wipe out the drum before you coat it a different flavor, just to get that previous flavor right out of there. So, and we also, what is popular is to go ahead and just buy maybe a couple of these drums rather than a couple whole machines, because you can just obviously take the drums and relocate them and put a second drum on there to coat another product. So that's our demonstration on how to use a Creeders 5-gallon drum, the coder mixer tumbler, and using our cheese corn and cheese paste. And tune in for our next video.